Alright guys, I want to talk about a few different things and they're probably going to be spurred out, so just bear with me on the video. But do you remember 5 months ago when GameStop's share price soared all the way up to about $700,000 a share and it was deemed a glitch, a quote-unquote glitch. It was halted and it only showed it for a split second. And then do you remember when AMC's share price went up to $13,659.12 a share and then all the way up to $142,000 a share by FINRA? These were also deemed just a glitch, however. Well, recently I was sent a screenshot on Discord from somebody, and the background share price is Fidelity, which is not matching the small window, which is Weeble's share price. And I find it interesting amongst these interactive brokers that so many glitches can happen only on two different stocks. Well, if we knock that out of the way, Fidelity is also sending people letters stating that they have to be signed and sent back to Fidelity in order for their accounts to not be set to position close only, and it seems as if it's happening with only AMC shareholders. At least nobody else reported it. Under in the comments you will see that this guy's top comment says DRS yo shares homie. Well, what's interesting about this is that eToro just came out and pretty much stated that you can't DRS your shares. It's not gonna happen. Now, a lot of people have been talking about this quiet period amongst AMC and Adamar and what he can say, what he can't say, because Ape was just issued, yada yada yada. If you read through this, it says this period lasts at a minimum from the time an issuer files a registration statement with the SEC to the time that the SEC staff declare the registration statement effective. So ultimately, it's in the hands of the SEC until Adamar can speak. I highly doubt it. Not only that, but it says to ensure that the flow of information about issuers and securities offerings is not limited, the SEC has adopted a number of rules to permit issuers to communicate during this period about matters other than the registered securities offering, including the release of factual business information, as well as rules that permit issuers to provide limited public information about their plans to engage in or the status of a registered securities offering. I personally am not completely bought out that this has to do with Ape or is even being implemented. However, if it is, there's a 40-day period, assuming that the SEC deemed this effective, which the 40 trading day period will be up on Monday, so we'll see if Adamar tweets Monday. It's a whole loophole theory, tinfoil hat theory sort of thing. But the next thing is that Adamar tweeted, "The movie screenings I host are popular. Only 4 Sears left. 4 till tonight, and Atlanta at AMC, Phillips, yada yada yada." So you might be thinking, what a typo, right? Sears is a heavily shorted company that actually went out of business. He then came out and said, well, I guess this one proves that I write these tweets and type these tweets myself. That would be 4 seats, not Sears. Remaining tonight, 4 till in Atlanta at 7 p.m., yada yada yada. So he went over it and he pretty much said this is a typo. Also, if you look on the keyboard, those 2 letters are right next to each other. So it's most likely just a typo, but a lot of people are going to put their tinfoil hat on since AMC is such a low share price trading currently. Let me know your tinfoil hat theory down below. Also, recently Jim Cramer tweeted this. What was that silly diamond hands thing? Something dreamed up by your boy Ryan? I bet he's been hanging with you, right? If you don't know the background of Jim Cramer, everything he says does the opposite, aka Tesla will fall, Tesla will fly. So he's pretty much saying that silly diamond hands thing is trash, and he's throwing it in our face that, you know, I bet Ryan's hanging with you, even though Ryan sold some GameStop, we know that. However, afterwards, Ryan came out with a tweet and said, I think my tweets are being suppressed. Jim Cramer, after this tweet, came out with a number of different tweets stating pretty much, I take it back, you know, this is that. Pretty much realizing that, okay, we're gonna think the opposite. And then he kind of freaked out and was like, wait, I don't want you to think the opposite. I wanted you to think this was true. So again, I told you this video was going to be a mess. I just wanted to throw a bunch of different things out at you. Well, lottery stocks, what is your conclusion? My conclusion is with the options chain being heavily loaded up on the call side of things on AMC, October 21st being a point of interest, or around that time frame, late October, right? This is where the cycle lines up with the big move between October 21st and November 2nd, November 4th-ish. People trying to suppress AMC into buying AMC, including news outlets, including Jim Cramer, etc., etc. Charles Gasparino, I posted a video on it yesterday. Quiet period being over Monday, Ape being at such a low price, AMC seeing new lows. I'm just ultimately expecting a pop extremely soon. That is it, guys. Make sure to get your 10 free stocks, each valued up to $2,500 for just downloading Moomoo, depositing and funding an account. make sure to trade on there and use Mumu, and you'll get up to 10 free stocks. You can also just withdraw that money if you want to. It is free money. So if you're in a tough spot or you want to reinvest into the market, make sure to get your 10 free stocks linked down below. Love you all. Lottery Stocks out.